Hello, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what this week is looking like for you all. This reading is to until the 29th, actually until the 30th, which pushes us right into the new moon. We're going to be in a whole new cycle this month. That's right, December. Whole new cycle. So, reading is for the 16th through the 30th. This cycle actually ends on the 29th of December. So, we have a whole new cycle that begins on the 30th. That's right. Let's get into it. Let's see what's in your cards, Aquarius. Sending good, positive vibrations you all's way. Happy holidays to each and every one of you. You, and you, Aquarius. All right, let's get into it, Aquarius. Let's see what's in your reading. Let's see what's in your reading. All right, Aquarius, let's get into it. Let's see what's in your cards. Okay, so I see you being booked and busy. Booked and busy. Ten of Wands. Here we have the Knight of Cups. Here we have the Four of Cups. Here we have the Three of Swords. Here we also have the Temptations and the Tower card. All right, Ten of Wands here, right? See you being booked and busy. Here we also have the Knight of Cups, right? Here we also have the Four of Cups here. You're in a posture, somebody's in a posture of gratitude. You're praying for someone who may feel like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders right now. And so you don't necessarily need to ask motive. You don't need to ask motive because a breakthrough is actually happening, right? So don't let the devil play tricks on your mind. This is the devil card, right? Here we also have the Tower card, right? So somebody jumped to some conclusions about some things, right? And when you have what is happening here is that Source is actually trying to expose the real devil, right? So Source is smoking the real devil out. Like the devil would be carnal mind, the devil within, right? So the devil within everybody, as it relates to this reading, would be like jumping to conclusions about something, like being impulsive, right? Instead of trusting Source, like being like having a God complex, right? So there's an upheaval that's happening right now, and so we just in general, whoever's watching the video, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Coming back, welcome back. If we think just as human beings in our flawed selves that we can do a better job than our Creator, then that gives us a God complex. When we see a Tower card, then that lets us know our prayers, we can go straight to Source and give those prayers about ourselves and loved ones to Source, right? Because Source, the all-knowing, knows everything, right? We have limited views. We have limited sight, right? Even the seers, clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairvoyance, all the clairs, clairaudience, um, all the clairs, claircognizance, sentience, audience, voyance. You can have all these gifts and still you're not the Creator, you're not Source, right? So when Source places somebody on your heart that could be sandwiched between energies, who feel like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders, what do? You go pray for them, right? It's the holidays. Everybody should be in good spirits, should be, right? Obviously, there's some energies who people could be trying to give them a nervous breakdown. Could be giving them a nervous breakdown because of a lot of things. The moon is moving from Gemini into Cancer, right? And this is important to note. It's the holidays. We're in a full moon phase. Cancer is the symbol is a hermit crab, right? There's a lot of people who are very comfortable with being in their shell, like being in hermit mode. They're introverted, right? Even if it's the holidays, a lot of people find that as like, okay, teleworking for a lot of people was like a big answered prayer. They didn't want to go into the office anyway, right? Some people like going into the office, some people don't. Some people like mixing it up a little bit. So somebody says, okay, hey, you know what? When the moon is in Gemini, you like being a social butterfly, social creature. You're learning some things about yourself. You're talking. When that moon moved into Cancer, which is going to move into Cancer, I believe it's universal time at 2:22, right? There could be some energies in your path that may be trying to disrupt your peace. But again, source is saying to you, that's when you go back into your crab shell mode. Don't get stuck on 222. That's just if you have a calendar, it may say at 222, the moon is going to move into Cancer. Don't get stuck on just that. That's a very numbers are powerful all into itself. But the point here is when the moon moves to each zodiac sign and stays in it for 2.5 days, it gives you an opportunity, like the moon phases, for your emotions to wax and wane. Gives you an opportunity to really go be intentional about going within, and also how to just examine your emotions, your feelings, right? So I do feel like somebody is learning how to I do see you being on the light side of 10. Like I said, this person right here is working. This person right here is working, and you're just grateful to learn how to save yourself through work. That's where your breakthrough is coming in. You've learned how to nurture yourself. You learn how to pour into yourself. That means you know your moon sign, and you know how to pray for energies who may not know how to pour into themselves when they are being pressed on all sides. And it just so happened to be the holiday season, right? Just so happened to be and the moon moves to these zodiac signs every cycle, but it just so happens to be the holiday season, right? So but yes, and people are really being pressed on both sides, and they just looking for somebody to save them. Looking for somebody to save them, from something, right? You've already gone down that rabbit hole, and for some of you all, the way you made it back to pure consciousness, somebody's this rabbit right here, you've already gone down that rabbit hole yourself. That's how you were able to make it back to pure consciousness. Everybody has to go down that rabbit hole. Everybody has to discover things for themselves, but you made it back to pure consciousness, and you've analyzed some things, and that's why you now know you don't have to step down off of your throne to go chase after anybody that's gone down a rabbit hole of discovery for anything. You can pray for them. You can just pray. You can pray for people and keep your vibrations high. So it could be that somebody has some energies are going on some kind of discovery about you while you're working, right? And it could be around energies that's creating a lot of, like I said, illusions. The devil is the author of confusion. You're not demonizing anybody. Nobody. You're not demonizing anybody. Matter of fact, you see so much of that on social media, you wonder, where are the people who say, oh, this person was an angel in my life when I really needed them. Source sends this earth angel across my path. Where are those people, right? So you're definitely changing the conversation around that, right? Yeah. So you're not judging anybody, but you're also not under other people's judgment as either. But there's some energies who are obsessed. So the Judgment card connects us with obsession, with rebirth, maybe an obsession with your metamorphosis, obsession with your powerful transformation. But nevertheless, there's an obsession, right? So there's some energies who are, like going through your past with a fine-tooth comb, obsessed. But it's an obsession. It's an unhealthy obsession with demonizing you all, because some people jump to conclusions and just said, okay, we got to find something. Okay, we didn't jump to conclusions here. And so, like I said, you just pray for people, and that's it. You just pray for people. And that's how you're going to save yourself. Just pray for people. Yeah. Because somebody has a soulmate. Somebody has a soulmate that, maybe what you may have in common with somebody is that, it could cause a lot of, pressure. This is what I'm picking up for somebody. Aquarius, it only takes what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, it just doesn't resonate. Don't get too deep into it. Some people watch tarot like it's the end all and be all. It's not. Nothing is. Nobody is each other's gods. This kind of reminds me of, because I'm looking at the Knight of Cups here. Because I'm looking at the wands here, which is divisive energy. Like you got to strike two things together in order to start a fire, right? Like somebody has to pick a side, and then you got the sword, and you got to cut somebody off. Like something has to be cut. And something has to be cut. We got to find something, right? We jump to some conclusions about something. We got to cut something, right? So but it's really it's dark emperor energy, like it's their way or the highway. It's almost like kind of like you, because somebody could be getting promoted. You could be getting promoted, Aquarius, but it's almost like you go work for a department and your new manager or your leadership says you can't talk to people from your old department because they don't get along with leadership. Like they don't get along with the people that's on their level, their titles. So you can't talk to them because we don't get along with that department, and it's all from the same organization, all for the same, like the whole human race. You can't talk to them. It's very immature. It's very childish because it's like it's their way or the highway. Very immature and very childish. But except it's in adult bodies. It's in adult bodies. So in this scenario, you're the one that's being demonized. There's two energies that's demonizing you, right? And they're the ones that's being very childish, right? Saying some very childish things. So, like I said before, sources say a lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. Here's a page of cups here. So you got some good news coming across your path. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. Yeah, so a lot of things are being said. You already know what's being said. Here's the King of Pentacles here. You have enough information. You have enough information about two energies. You have enough information. Somebody knows exactly what you're dealing with. Like I said, you have enough information. That's why you're a 10 of Wands. You're, like I said, booked and busy. You're not burdened at all. And that's why I said you're just praying over the entire situation. You're praying over the entire situation. And that's where the breakthrough is going to come in. You're praying over the entire situation. Because you've already gone down a rabbit hole. Everybody has. And so when you think about rabbit hole, you think about like going on a rabbit hole. We bought into some, fairy tale. Whether it's a candidate for an election, for, or a candidate for, bought into some kind of, fairy tale, right? So some people buy into a fairy tale like there has to be one person on the throne, when that's just ridiculous, when everybody is their own universe. Everybody's their own universe, right? So there is no competition. So I definitely see it's a breakthrough for you and somebody. It's a breakthrough for you and somebody, right? Yeah. There's more than one star in the sky. Even though you can look out at the sky and see that there's more than one star in the sky, some people really feel like there has to be only one star. In the family, there can only be one big piece of chicken. There can only be one head of the household. There can be one seat at the table. I mean, like, just... So that's how funny it is. That really is how funny it is. But it's sad that somebody has to be in the middle of something. So there has to be, like I said, you could be going to a different department, and your manager is saying to you, you can't talk to the people in the other department. Like, what? Okay. So yeah, here we have the 7 of Cups here. Yeah. So you already know the environment. This is an environment that people are in, right? The scales from your eyes have been removed. That's all it is. Yeah. So you can look at the snake. You can look at a snake is like you've outgrown something. Like somebody is in the middle who is trying to pit two people against each other and trying to make people choose who is the best this, who's the best that. You're not into the childish, immature games. Whoever this is, you're not into the childish, immature games. Right? The scales from your eyes have been removed, right? And you won't be used as a pawn. Yeah. See this blood on this card? Yeah. So yeah, you're not playing games. It just shows the cracks in the foundation with these two energies. Somebody is definitely, here's the Nine of Swords here. I mean Nine of Wands here. Yeah. There's the Emperor. Something pushed you to the light side of Emperor energy. Which lets me know, like I said before, something pushed you to the light side. So there's that Ankh symbol there. You're just, somebody is just grateful that you are not, somebody could have gone through this in their childhood. Actually, you could have gone through this in your childhood, and that's how you learn how to save yourself. Yeah, somebody went through this in their childhood. That's how you learn how to save yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for some of you all, it could be, that's a source is saying keep your vibrations high, and a lot of your wishes are being fulfilled, because with some, and I don't know who I'm talking to, so again, take on what resonates with you. But some of you all, it's a geographical area. It's a geographical area where some of you all have grown up. That's how you know how to save yourself, because again, you just save yourself the grief and the stress and the heartache and the conversation, because you just kind of know how people operate. They compare, compete, compare. This one looks better. Some of y'all grew up in that kind of family where little kids are being used as pawns. They got to sit around and listen to all this dark magic all day long, all day and night. Yeah, till somebody have a nervous breakdown. Who's the better looking? Who has the lighter complexion? Who has the finer texture hair? Whose hair is longest? Who's the tallest? Who's the skinniest? Who has the smallest feet? Who has the smallest features? Who has the you know, lightest eyes? Like what? So yeah. So, and it runs real deep for some people. Yeah, look at this right here. Those roots run real deep for some people, right? But what's running deep for you is your money. So I do see growth in your money. I do see growth in your money. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So I do see somebody sitting down, like putting together your I do see you putting together, because that Queen of Wands really connects us with Jupiter, and it also connects us with your moon. So put your moon sign down, write that down, go to Google and just type in how to nurture your moon for whatever your gender is, and then also find out what your Jupiter is. And then you can just go to Google and just type in, like how your Jupiter benefits you, right? How your Jupiter benefits you. But that's what it is. For some people, it really, really runs deep. It runs very deep. Just the who's the this, who's the that. It's so immature and it's so counterproductive for some people, and it's mirroring spirits. These are mirroring spirits. So somebody said this. You see it a lot of times in entertainment. It's like right in people's faces. You see it in entertainment all the time. This person looks like, it's almost like everybody copying off of each other. Okay, well this one is getting up in age, so let's go get another carbon copy of that one. So somebody must have dealt with that kind of energy. So yeah, for you. But for somebody, the reason why for some of you all, none of this even matters to you all, because part of your wish fulfillment is that you already have, somebody has a person in their life. That's why none of this even phases you all. That's why it doesn't even phase you all. Because I see your money growing, and somebody already treats you like, they know that you are set apart. They know that you are set apart. Some of you all are getting married or have already gotten married, right? Getting married. But source is actually rewarding you. Some of our sources actually rewarding you with marriage. I mean, that's why some of you, I'm telling you, some of y'all are not even fazed by certain things. Yeah. Here's the 8 of, it's almost like in somebody's mind, it would be like an imprisonment in somebody's mind to keep worrying about, oh my God, who is this? Who's the smallest? Who's the this? Who looks more youthful? If you're a man, trying to compete with somebody, when source is saying your person is already there if that's what you want. But for some of you all are getting married. to your perfect person. So something is already over. So it's a double Tower moment. Yeah, people just don't. You just leaving. You letting people believe what they want to believe. This is the Moon card. You letting people believe what they want to believe because they have no access. That's what it is. They have no access to your life, so they have to use whoever this is as a pawn. Yeah, because you're not talking to certain people. So you gotta use people as a pawn to find out what's going on in your life. Everybody has their own star to follow. Once you've been betrayed. Somebody, when you've been betrayed before, you wised up. You like, oh, okay. You got wise. You said, okay. Whether it was intentional or forced, because we see blood here, somebody was being used as a pawn. Something was forced, could have been forced on somebody. You know, we also see this sword here, which could be used as a, you know, I mean, I don't know if somebody actually used a sword, but you know what I'm saying, but something. But it could literally be driving somebody crazy that you're not talking to certain energies about what's going on, who you're seeing, your love life, and you know what you're creating for yourself, or if you're dating or married or going to get married. I don't know who that's for, but yeah, a lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. You and somebody's wishes are being fulfilled. So. Yep. So, you're not judging anybody else, so, I mean, I don't... Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I see you sitting on your throne, just carefully vetting your thoughts and just in prayer mode. You know, prayer mode for anybody who you may feel like, if it's coming to you, you know, you have a lot of information that's coming to you about some energies, Aquarius. I see you just praying for energies. But I do see you, some of you all, you're already with your person and things are going very well. You know, it's just not about all of that drama. So if you are, congratulations to you. I don't know who you are, but congratulations. Congratulations. Somebody is with somebody who is very wealthy. Person is very wealthy. Okay. Yeah, they see you. They see you breaking generational cycles, changing curse. They see how somebody is very gifted. Like you know, like maybe you're a painter, maybe you're an artist in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Creative. Yeah. Somebody just needed to, I guess, like geographically be in an area where you could actually create, where it doesn't, you know, we're talking about water, but you have the gift of precognition, but your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Listen to your intuition. Somebody never stopped loving you. Document your dreams day and night. You are who they prayed for. You have the gift of telepathy. Drink more water as a form of self-care. So if you've been feeling spiritually dehydrated, you may be picking up on other people's, maybe feeling like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders, Aquarius. For some of you all, I don't know. I feel like somebody could have been betrayed here because we got this picture here. This person on this particular card, where the person is like drawing from looks like a drawing from a lake or something, and then you know pouring their own water, but the person is don't have any clothes on, but somebody could have been betrayed. But that Five of Swords here is like letting me know somebody's been playing a lot of mind games, being used as a pawn. Yeah, it just yeah, it's like there's some energies that just straight yeah. But anyway. Keep your vibrations high. So do the mirror work. Your well of joy is within you. You are protected in love. Treat yourself to a spa day. Yeah. I'm saying somebody apologizes for hurting you for something. Only you all know this is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. Take only what resonates with you. There's a Pisces, Capricorn, Cancer. There's an Aries, Scorpio. Yeah. Capricorn came on twice. Aquarius involved. Yeah. A lot of energies involved, with creating something. This wall is water here, from your past. People spend money, a lot of comparison to you. People were just flat out determined, with some stuff, Aquarius. But anyway, the messenger of God is with you. The healer and protector of travelers was with you. Somebody regrets lying to you. Your next love interest will make you happier. For somebody, like I said, somebody has somebody who tossed some things into a burning bowl. You have the gift of clairsentience. You pick up on other people's emotions. A root chakra cleanse. Somebody hasn't been completely honest. But put yourselves first. Yeah. It's almost like when I'm looking at, and it's not just your reading, Aquarius. It's not just yours. It's other zodiac signs too, not just yours. Whenever I see the Judgment card come out, there has been a lot of, because I remember Pluto was retrograde. Right now it's in Aquarius, and it'll be there for the next 20 years. But when Pluto was retrograde, it was like even more prevalent in the readings then. A lot of people were obsessed. I mean, that card is the card of obsession. A lot of people were obsessed. A lot of different things. So use your hands. Yeah, somebody may, maybe you're a card reader. Yeah. Maybe you're a card reader. Maybe you do hair, pottery, something. But this is about money. That's why you see all of this. Like, this is about your money, and this is about, some energies know that the energy of money is very, very attractive to you. So some energies are definitely trying to stop. Definitely trying to. I put what was the saying I put up on Instagram. It's like about the currency that you vibrate on, right? Just vibrating on the currency, whatever currency that you vibrate on. It was like it's like when you started looking in the mirror and started seeing your worth and your value. That's when it's like literally for some of you all, or at least maybe you just starting to notice it. That's when you just feel like all heck just started breaking loose for somebody. When you started noticing your but don't let. Okay, I was getting ready to say, a lot of you all have asked me about these cards. The person who creates the card, and I show these all the time, I know she's like, oh, she's plugging my cards again. But they are really, these are cool. These are moments of motivation. This person created these cards. So those of you all who, and I see you all vibrating on the frequency of love. But just in case you all want to take a screenshot, this is the person who created the card. She has a website. But anyway, so here we have love is an endless well. It always has been. It always will be. I go free to be kind, loving, and courageous. I'm so thankful that the relationships in my life greatly exceed my wildest imaginations. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Keep vibrating on the frequency of love. I feel like a lot of people have evolved. This is the year of 8. I feel like a lot of people have broken karmic cycles this year. A lot of people have awakened, to their life purpose. Affirmations for anxiety. Ooh, okay, you got peace, love, and anxiety. So affirmations for anxiety. Yes, so all is well and I am whole. All is temporary. I'm grateful for change. I have all that I need in this present moment. I release control of the future. I'm not alone. I'm in charge of my mind. Every experience is part of a greater plan. I allow myself to feel and let go. I'm not my emotions. So yeah. So Yeah, some energies were there's a lot to your reading. There's a lot to your reading. And you if you watch other readers' readings, you may hear a lot of stuff kind of go into a lot of things. I'm seeing a lot of things in your readings, but I think everybody is going to. Here we have 444. I am protected. Trust your journey. Trust the way that your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. So that is what I have for you. That is what I have for you all. And I will see you all in the next video. Make it a peaceful week. Make it a week of agape love. And like I said, for those of you all who are, like I said, self-love. Self-love, mainly what I'm saying here. But, like I said, I see self-love here. Self-love here. Some of you all will be settling down and possibly getting married. If you are, you know, if you want me to know, then I can send you a congratulatory text message. If you don't want me to know, I'm sending it through the airwaves. Congratulations to each and every one of you all. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.